The university has that because the university are people lights. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'm going to read an article in WWE.NBB says to label reunite. The hurt business implies racist motives. It's kind of funny that so-called black stables never had reunions, just like the likes of the prime time players, the Nation of Domination, Duggin and Buggin, and that's all I can think of. If I forget, comment on the comment section, courtesy of Goats and Huggins. WWE's MVP has been held back as it pertains to the dissolution of the Hurt Business. As Bobby Lashley's manager, MVP established the Hurt Business as a faction with the addition of Shelton Benjamin and newly minute heel Cedric Alexandra on WWE Raw in 2020. They would go on to dominate briefly Lashley as the United States champion, Alexandra and Benjamin as Raw Tag Team Champions. I had talked about the Hurt Business when I had my other account, my live stream back then. I think it was back in 2021 about their breakup. So I remember it was another black stable that MVP and Bobby Lashley was in, and it was the Female Twin along with Kenny King back in Impact. And they formed a stable back in 2014. Before it was Samoa Joe and Low Key. And Amazing Red. And the Thera. Bobby and MVP and Shelton know each other for like 15 years. See, WWE is doing good with so-called black talents like Trick Williams that I talk about on a live stream, that he became the 4th WWE NXT Black Champion. Keani Jordan is the NXT North America's Women's Champion, and she went against Mia Yim, and one of them, Mia Yim, is Malaysian, and Kalani Jordan is a mulatto, even though they got the neo-melanin in them. Then you got Wesley Snipes and Omar, Feeman, I think it's Omar Feeman, correct me, because Omar is the WWE NXT North America champion, and he wasn't the only so-called black man that hold the title. I know it was Carmella Hayes, Patrick Clark, Keith Lee, and Wesley Lee, and etc. Then I'm kind of disappointed that Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair had lost the tag team titles and only had it for 1 month. And this was Backlash. They won the titles. Then a month later at Castle of Champions, they freaking had lost the freaking titles to these 2 light-skinned chicks that I don't even care about. It should have been more than a month, but still getting held freaking back. But not long as Lashley captured the WWE Championship in 2021, he was one of the 4 black champions. He ejected them from the group, proceeding with MVP as his manager through tease reunions that never last until they also split. Because when MVP was managing Bobby Lashley, when he was in Impact Wrestling, he won the TNA World title. That never lasted until they also split. Yeah. With MVP aligning with Almost, MVP recently reminisced over the group on Instagram, promoting some replies calling for them to reunite. Dang, hurt business, just like the other so-called black stables. So we're not gonna get a hurt business reunion, and the only so-called black stable remaining is the New Day, and soon they will split up. And it's gonna be the same thing. WWE always freaking do this. Calling him for reunite, asking where it went wrong, and suggesting he continued the brand with Lashley and the Street Profits. To that particular idea, he replied, absolutely not. Elaborating elsewhere, if it ain't the original, it ain't with me. I agree with MVP is saying. I definitely agree. And a rumors circle around that Martez is the black Seth Rollins. Comedian, clowns, shucking and jiving. A sports heel agent, a rapper, Pookie, Ray Ray, blah 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 blah. Butler, Mandy, blah 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 blah. They always do this. They just WWE, TNA, and AEW, Ring of Honor, and Impact Wrestling, Hollywood, and mainstream freaking do this. They've been doing this forever, ever since they freaking started. Because I know Hollywood started out with them cockanoids. The former United States champion further addressed the idea that Vince McMahon was the one to pin in the group. Put the pin in the group. Noting that WWE CCO Triple H could have reunited the group when he took over creative. And his son-in-law never put it back together. He don't want no so-called black stable reunion. They did the exact thing with other so-called black stables. And I think I remember now. I remember the Primetime Players had a reunion twice, they had a reunion twice. It didn't last that long. 2015, then the following year. And never put it back together, adding on the lackluster reunions. And the year since, and you know who did that. Several other replies from MVP indicting that the idea was pitched to Triple H, but he rejected, mentioning that he wanted Benjamin re-signed. And Benjamin's supposed to be the whoever the first, second, or not, he's supposed to be the Black WWE champion because he is a leapfrog and very skilled, athletic. You know how he do them dragon whips and a flying clothesline, that T-Pone and that pay dirt. You know how Benjamin freaking do, but all he did is won Intercontinental United States and tag team titles, but never won the freaking big one. But the current scene doesn't want to. Yeah, because they held so-called black wrestlers. I was about to say, they always held so-called black wrestlers back. And this is what Joe Miles was very outspoken. He was very passionate about how WWE held black wrestlers back, so-called black wrestlers back. MVP implied racist motives were determinal to the Hurt Business. MVP also suggested racial connotations were at play when it came to the Hurt Business being left on the scrap heap. Wow, in the freaking scrap heap? Wow. With racial connotations. One comment had pointed to an infamous promo exchange between Triple H and Booker T through the 2000s. And Mongo Sling, and I said this on the comment section, you said people like Booker T don't deserve to be world champion. And you said that it was a scripted promo. The way I see it, the way you say it, it's like you should know that he had buried Booker T because you know he don't want black wrestlers to be over him. The only one that did was Rock, the real Rock, who is no longer here. And it's like, dude, you supposed to know how H was to Booker T. Oh, fetch me a towel. Carry my bags. That's what they used to do to us so-called black people back in the day. We had to be their butler and their maid to do stuff for these cockanoids. You should freaking know that. And I have to correct you on that. Where he said to his challenger that people like him don't get to be champion and are only there to make people like himself laugh. See? This is what they do. They want us so-called black people to laugh and be entertainers, shucking and jiving. They don't want us to be inferior and compatible towards them. This is how this racist system operates. I know. I freaking know. We supposed to be comedians and clowns to them for entertainment purposes. Whether or not that was intended to be racist. Yes, it's racist. Yet racism all over. I'm sorry, Joe Miles, you said it was a little bit. It was like all the way. Then a little bit. Whether you agree or disagree has been disputed. But many took the promo, specifically the latter portion, you see, as an allusion to Monroe-Sweet. MVP agreed that the reference further saying, you see it when one user say that Triple H era is emasculated black men. They do the same thing. Hollywood mainstream, they do the freaking same thing. They don't like so-called black alpha males. That's what they don't freaking like. Oh, the only way they can calm down is they have to put on a freaking dress to demasculate them. That's what they freaking do. I know. The Hurt Business arose or Raw months prior to Roman Reigns' return as the Tribal Chief in 2020. With Reigns' bloodline gathering steam with the addition of Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso by 2021. The bloodline would go on to become WWE so super stable, and MVP agreed with the idea that the Hurt Business gimmick has been taken away for the Samoan dynasty. Whoa. Stop right there. Why? Why would they do something like that? So, the bloodline is being pushed to the moon than the Hurt Business. Whoa. And it freaking take over because of the freaking pop that they receive. Wow. Amongst those leaving comments was MVP's fellow WWE veteran Batista. They left a lot of money on the table with that one. Cutler, me confused. He wrote to which MVP was, and we were never given an explanation for why. MVP discovery featuring seen on WWE TV along with Almas as opposed to under Vince McMahon's resume. And just to let y'all know, the real Vince McMahon is no longer here. This new Vince McMahon you said is totally different. During his absence, he has been open with former creative pitches pertaining to the Hurt Business. Only recently revealed that he originally wanted Ricochet to join the group as well as Alexander. Well, I think I heard something about that. And Ricochet ain't coming back to the WWE real soon. The last time was when Braun Breaker had attacked him, but don't attack that light-skinned dude that was in it, who was the NXT champion. His name is Dragunov. Why would you say but and not Dragunov? And he was in the ambulance structure as Samantha was crying. Storyline purposes. Wow. We could say may go to AEW. Ricochet should have beat Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship in Saudi Arabia in 2020. And I put my money on Ricochet. I did not put my money on Brock Lesnar. I put my money on Ricochet. Yeah. MVP. It almost had disappeared. Last time they were on TV probably was last year. This is way after Almas had split with AJ Styles. I think the last feud, and correct me please, was when he went against Bobby Lashley. That was last year. I think it was it last year or the year before that. I can't believe it. Triple say, no, it won't be the Hurt Business reunion, ha. No 2.0, ha. No, let me try it again. MVP. It won't be no Hurt Business reunion. It won't happen. Wow. Dang, no freaking Hurt Business reunion. 5 top players reunion twice. And it lasted, I think it was 2015 to September 2015. Then the following year was, I think it was August of 2016. And next thing you know, reunion February 2015 to September 2015. Then the fall of September 2016, and it wasn't no more after that. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, wow. Something ain't definitely not right. They've been doing this. Uh-huh. The closest thing was the Nation of Domination, and New Jack felt that they was buying off the original gangster stable in Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Militant. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. And we can't have a Nation of Domination 2.0 or Nation of Domination reunion. Every time they do a anniversary special, I'm talking about Raw and SmackDown, they never have so-called Black Stable reunion. Why in the heck they don't ever tell me this? Tell me why. Why in the heck that we don't see no reunion, but see other races, mostly certain stables, I will say, allegedly always have reunion. Mm-mm-mm. Answer that. I'm about to get out of here. Probably the people has that for the code.